Yes, I am. I'm imploring everyone to get to the CCJ on Friday to support Paul Nolan. It's his birthday that day, and these scumbags are trying to lock him up for recording outside the night pass centre, totally legal. Whereas on the other hand, the other day, they gave a suspended sentence to a non-national who stabbed a tourist 8 times at Dublin Airport. That's attempted murder. He got to walk away. The judge in Paul's case, the last time he was up, he actually used the term predatory about Paul. Yet these same fucking vile scumbags, they let off the absolute lowest of the low that source children, little babies being raped. But they get a slap in the wrist and a suspended sentence. And obviously go back into society around innocent children. Make it make sense? It absolutely doesn't. These same animals that are trying to lock up citizen journalists like them police did, I'm not calling them Gardaí anymore. They're police. That came up to Philip Dwyer and took his phone out him. The brazen bastards that they are, because they got the okay from the top to go and do what they want. The same way they targeted Ross, myself, Terry Kay, you name it. Anyone standing up to these fucking bastards and stick your head above the parapet, and you're automatically an enemy of this state. This same rotten treasonous state, fraudulent state that fearmongered this island back in 2020 about a non-existent big bad virus that replaced the flu in 2020. In 2021, these same monsters put this country into a medical trial, and they have slaughtered over 25,000 of our people, including Irish men, women, young boys and girls, including Ava O'Brien and Roy Butler, and babies in the womb. And they are still advocating for that an RTE is safe and effective. They're responsible for that little girl that was raped at the hands of a foreigner that shouldn't have been here either a couple of weeks ago at City West. They're responsible for all the children that get trafficked to hotels, plied with alcohol and drugged and raped by gangs of fucking paedophiles for money. They're responsible for all this. And they're going after the people that are exposing them. So I'm imploring everyone, please be there on Friday for Paul and show him the support that he thoroughly deserves. And anyone else going forward. These courts should be packed out with hundreds of people in support of the men and women that have stood up to these fucking monsters over the last few years without any fear. For our own personal safety, our families, our homes that have been threatened non-stop. Well, it's time, people. And this thing on the 25th at Tusley, this has to have a massive turnout for that little girl and everyone else that has been failed by this rotten treason state. So please, show up for these people that deserve your support, okay? That have put themselves out there on the line for this country and your families and their futures. God bless everyone in this fight. Here we go, brah.